aviation sector in East Africa is experiencing unprecedented growth, which has created growing demand for skilled professionals in the sector. However, the shortage of locally trained aviation experts is still a challenge. Recognizing the growing need for aviation experts, the National Institute of Transport in Tanzania has established a regional flagship TVET Institute in Aviation and Transport Operations.
Our institution is basically a transport institution, as the name itself explains. And the aim of establishing this institution was to train and give research and consulting in transport sector. When we talk about the transport sector in this regard, we are referring to the 5 modes of transport, that is road transport, air transport, railway transport, maritime or water transport, and nowadays is emerging the pipework transport. In the year 2015 is when now we started a school of aviation, which enabled us to start the aviation transport in that particular regard.
With support from the Government of Tanzania and the World Bank through the East Africa Skills for Transformation and Regional Integration Project, EASTRIP, NIT has taken steps to meet the growing demand of aviation professionals in East Africa.
Through EASTRIP, our company has benefited a lot because we can see more aviation personnel joining us, like aircraft engineers and flight dispatchers. And the level of graduates is even better than the way it used to be.
The Institute has invested heavily in state-of-the-art facilities and equipment. From flight simulators to aircraft maintenance equipment, NIT is ensuring that students have hands-on experience with the latest technology used in the industry.
Through this project, the center were able to finance 17 staff for professional courses, including 6 pilots from the private pilot licenses, commercial pilot licenses, and the instructor rating.
NIT has prioritized capacity building of its staff, sending instructors abroad for advanced certifications, including commercial pilot licenses with instructor ratings.
I'm among the beneficiaries of EASTRIP project. I study Master of Science in Logistics, Engineering and Management at Dalian Maritime University, China. I got new skills, including to the maritime affairs, logistic engineering and management, which combines shipping economy, supply chain management, transportation data analysis, together with operational management, which helped me in my critical thinking, decision-making process, and also in research methodology, which is rare, available here in our country, together in our institute.
With plans for new training facilities at Kilimanjaro International Airport, NIT is expanding its capacity to meet the growing demand for aviation professionals in the region.
We want to give the training to the quality that is accepted internationally, basically on the fact that aviation transport is well regulated internationally through the ICAO, which has also a local representing organization, TCAA in Tanzania. We really need to have the quality training facilities and the quality training staff. In this particular regard, they should have the licenses that they enable them to conduct the training.
The Institute has established partnerships with TVET institutions in Kenya and Ethiopia to facilitate valuable staff and student exchanges.
I'm one of the beneficiaries from the EASTRIP project who went for the staff exchange at Kenya Aeronautical College in Nairobi. We managed to learn different teaching techniques. For instance, the teamwork teaching experience, of which we did not have it here. We have transferred those teaching strategies to our students.
At Kenya, in National Polytechnic, I get knowledge to the solar panel, how to install it, how to do the calculation of sizing, charge controllers, inverters, and others. So there I get a full knowledge Because before we have a basic knowledge to do the construction of the ship by using the auxiliary power unit for generators. But right now I get knowledge to do a construction by electricity by using the solar panel.
NIT is also breaking barriers, actively working to increase female enrollment in aviation programs through targeted scholarships.
For sure, I love aircrafts. First, it was surprising me that Benoit's principle, that the air is passing up with lower pressure and the air underneath the wing is passing with high pressure, forcing the aircraft to take off. I appreciate the EASTRIP scholarship program. It gave me motivation to study hard, to accomplish my dreams. It created a debt in my mind that there are people who have invested financially. So I have to do my best so that they can see the fruits of what they have invested in my education studies.
The improvement from graduates since the implementation of EASTRIP is a lot. Before, they used to be very good when it comes to ground studies, but not in a practical way. Now, since the institutions have got more equipment for them to be trained on, we can even see that their hands-on is getting much better than the way it used to be. So especially when it comes to aircraft engineers. So this is a very good achievement because we were lacking this a lot in Tanzania. We hope that the shortage of aircraft engineers will be over, and soon with pilots training, the shortage will be over as well for pilots because we need a lot of pilots in Tanzania.
The Institute's efforts align with Tanzania's goals in the transport sector. With its approved training organization certification and the recent acquisition of training aircraft, NIT has launched its flagship training program for pilots.
We have a number of MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, with the Precision Air, Air Tanzania, Tanzania Railway Authority, and the alike. Through those Memorandum of Understanding, we have been able to easily attach our students to those particular organizations when it comes to hands-on training. And also we have been able through the project to attach our instructors.
As NIT continues to soar, it's not just establishing a center of excellence, it is propelling East Africa's aviation industry to new heights.